Hey everyone, Chris the Thrift Shop Hustler here. It's been a little bit of a while since I've dove into my merch by Amazon journey, but today I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update. Merch has been incredible through the whole year. This gradual kind of upstepping, I would say, to the rewards, shirts sold. Things have been really taking off. So once again, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel and you're into merch by Amazon, please click the subscribe button. And anytime this video you find anything information helpful at all, please click the like button. Let's get right into it. So December was actually a very crazy year, a crazy month for merch by Amazon. We had all the throttling that happened, and we had this huge slowdown where a lot of things weren't showing up in the search algorithms, and listings were being suppressed, and they were shutting down the amount of uploads. Actually, uploads were shut down at one point, and it was just a really crazy month for merch. And so I thought I'd do a video today just to kind of give you guys a little bit of the numbers of what I did in December and kind of my thoughts about 2018. So let's get right into it. So here we have the handy dandy spreadsheet here. As we could see, the beginning of this December was actually really amazing. And we had a lot of good sales. Let's see. Oh, I see how I got it sorted. I got it sorted by what sold. So as we could see here, we had a pretty good amount of long sleeves sell. And as you can see, we have the dark heather, it looks like, and navy being the top sizes. Of course, long sleeves are going to be unisex. We had one sale of one particular one for large. And for the most part, long sleeves pretty much ran the whole spectrum of sizes. You know, there wasn't really a clear-cut size that was the most popular, but as we can see here, we had a pretty good amount of long sleeves sold for that. We also had a pretty good amount of premium shirts sold. What I found very fascinating about the premium shirts that were sold is they were pretty much all going to go to the youth. Pretty much all, except for 3 here, the premium shirts were youth. I found that very interesting. And also they were sizes 10 and 12. And of course the runaway color for premiums was black. And that's another thing that happened in December, was that there was a lot of black shirts that were being suppressed because I think that they didn't have enough supply of black shirts. As you can see here, if we just scroll down, it's overwhelmingly black colors that are being sold. And we're going to actually look in that in a second. We'll do a grand assortment here for a second. And of course, so we did sell a bunch of other standard shirts, of course, black being the just overrunning with the color that was the most popular. So we actually sold 222 shirts in December, even though there was a bit of a slowdown and throttling and everything. I want to say, and let's sort by the date real quick, because I want to show you guys something that's important here. Is sales were going amazing all the way till the 12th. The 12th was an amazing day, as we can see here. Sold some long sleeves, sold some standard shirts. After the 12th is when all the throttling and everything started to happen, as you can see here. You know, there was just lackluster sales all the way through. And you can see a little bit of a pattern here. I was on course to sell probably at least 400 shirts before the throttling. So it was basically the 13th, which, you know, of course is an odd, weird number in itself, was the first day of throttling for me. People were saying they had sales all the way through the 16th, and then they had the throttling. As you can see here, that is actually, you know, I did have some sales, but I found out a lot of my shirts were suppressed in between the 16th or the 13th and the 16th. And then after that, it was just all downhill from there, as you can see. So it was very depressing for the whole, being frozen in December and all that. But we're back on track now, being in January. It looks like sales are starting to finally pick up over the last couple days. But, for a total of 222 sales, that's pretty good. Hoodies just came out too, for those that don't know. So when we do another month in review for January, we have been selling hoodies. So there is definitely hope out there for those that haven't been selling hoodies. I've priced mine a little bit lower than standard price, but I don't know if that's a major factor in it. But I think that the subject matter has really taken off for the sales of hoodies in January. But anyways, let's get back to here. As we could see here, the suppression lasted all the way from pretty much mid-month and lasted all the way through December 31st. So, with Christmas and all that kind of stuff going down, I can see why Amazon must have throttled all the listings. There's like a lot of stuff being taxed on the system. Let's do a category assortment real quick to show you like between the men's shirts. Those are all the men's shirts that were sold. Unisex, of course, are long sleeves. Women and youth. I would say about women and youth were a little bit tied for sales, though youth did have a pretty good amount of premium shirts sold. So that was like maybe like $3 to $4 extra per shirt being sold. So premium shirts definitely helped the sales, the total sales and everything. But as we can see, men's shirts still dominating. As we can see here, if this is an official count, but we can see that there was at least 135 shirts sold, even though like the numbers over here, there's 7. There was 7 of these shirts sold. 4 of these shirts sold at large, dark heather. Men's shirts are still overpowering everything else as far as gender. And we could see here, if we can sort by sizes, we can see what the number one sizes are. 2XL, large, medium, small, extra large. Pretty much split down the middle. I think large is probably one of the most popular sizes. As we can see here, there's a large of 7 shirts that sold in dark heather. And let's go to the colors real quick. We'll sort by colors to see what the colors were. Black is definitely going to be the king of shirts. Always have a black shirt. If you can, your designs have to be, some designs don't work well with black, but I usually design all my shirts around black shirts, or I design all my graphics. White, there wasn't really too many white shirts sold. Slate, silver was not doing no good. And look at this, orange, pink, purple, red, 1 of each. Dark heather did pretty good. But navy also is pretty much a tie. But the runaway shirt, definitely black. Look at all this. These are all black shirts. And this is, I mark this of why I didn't have I think a lot of my shirts were being suppressed is they ran out of black. In my opinion, they ran out of black shirts in different sizes, because when you looked at different other listings, you can see that the blacks were grayed out in a lot of other listings, so they must have ran out. My mistake is I based a lot of my graphics off just black shirts, so I would just literally just select one color out of the 5, and everyone that I have ever talked to said that that's a mistake. Even if the color doesn't look right, with in the homepage, you should still be selecting other colors that look somewhat good with the logo, because people are saying you might as well just have the options. And I think that's the people that did well in December had other colors selected. Like I said, a lot of my shirts were designed around black shirts, white fonts, white logos, because I'm an old school skater, punk rocker guy. And that was kind of the thing that I did, was definitely, designed a lot of my designs around white graphics with black shirts. So yeah, so sold 222 units. As we can see here, we can just go over this real quick. Men's shirts dominating, large size dominating, black size or black color dominating, standard t-shirt dominating. So those are the 4 dominating factors in my sales in December. January is looking pretty good. I would say it was slow from the first to maybe like mid-month, 15th, 16th, kind of the same kind of way with December. And it's picked up a lot. We sold, geez, I want to say I sold like 20 something hoodies already from one design, which is crazy. We were doing very well with hoodies with this particular niche. And I definitely suggest you guys niche up for sure, because it's just one of those niches that I didn't even know was going to take off. And sure enough, you know, it was some of the first to market for specific things, and it's really taken off. Anyways, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Let me guys know how your December was. Did you sell more or less than 222 units? I want to know how you guys did. If you had some different results, like if you sold more women's shirts or whatever, please leave a comment below. I'm definitely interested in that. The journey is still going. I really appreciate everyone's support with my merch by Amazon journey. Things are going really well. Every month we've done better and better as far as the profits, so that is amazing. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button below. See you guys later.